If you want to take your wall from this to this, then watch this. It's beautiful. I'd been seeing these on a lot of podcasters who do also YouTube. I've been seeing this as their background, and I just really, really wanted one. I don't like yellows for myself. I like pinks and really bright colors. So when I saw this pink one, I'm going to turn that off because I don't want anyone that gets migraines or seizures to be affected by it. When I saw it in pink, don't you know I had to grab it? Now, it does take a little bit of work to set up, and you might be a little bit nervous when it arrives. So I'm going to walk you through every single step of the way so that you can have a beautiful backdrop on your wall. Oh no, some of mine is falling down. We're going to get that fixed. Let me walk you through exactly how you get these set up. When you take it out, it's wound up in this ridiculous shape. And when I took mine out, I was wondering, what in the world? How am I ever going to do this? This just is, what have I got myself into? And so I unwound it a little bit and I started setting it up, and I just thought, I cannot do this by myself. And I sent a picture to my daughter of what I ordered and what I got, and here's a picture of that. And so we were laughing about it, and she goes, well, what you're doing does not look bad. And I said, well, come on up here and help me with this. So she came up and she helped me get it all hung up. And between the two of us, I think we did a great job. But let me walk you through the little steps. It comes with these little plastic bits. What's really on the back of these is museum gel. So if you have any museum gel in your house, it's actually really easy to apply your own museum gel. You get the exact number of pieces of museum gel that matches the little plastic bits. So there is no extra to go around. Also, there are two sizes, and I had already started hanging this before I realized there is a large and a smaller. So use the large for the big branchy parts and use the small for the little twigs that go on the outside. If you don't do that, it's not going to stay up, which is what happened over on my side that's coming down already. Having two people to help you and somebody helping you, I think really helps it to go a lot faster, because it is heavy enough that it's starting to pull down on the little museum gel pieces of plastic before you get it set. Those things have to set up before you use them. But you actually can't just put them all over the wall and then stick the vines in them. You have to work with it in the vine at the same time. So you need two people to do that, in my opinion. You could probably do this by yourself. I just think it's going to be so much better if you have help. If you see a QR code pop up on the screen, grab your phone, take a picture, and then that will take you over to the store to where I bought it, and you can use my affiliate link to purchase it through no extra cost of your own. It just supports my channel. Altogether, quite easy, but I would say it probably took me an hour to hang up just because I was trying to get it precise. You got to take the little tapes off the back of the little plastic bits, and I had to figure out what's the best process for doing this. I tried putting the museum gel on the wall first and then hanging the plastic bits. I tried it a bunch of different ways, and the only way that really worked was putting it on the branch, removing the second part of the sticky part, and then sticking it to the wall, and then going along and working out. Now, if you get in close, you can see that this is actually tape. This is brown tape wrapped around to look like wood. And they've actually done a really good job, because from afar you can't even tell it's tape. It looks like a tree. And then these are just your normal artificial flavors, I almost said flowers. It has several things that it cycles through, which this is one of my preferences, but I don't like blinking things. This is also nice. Isn't that so pretty? What I didn't find was a solid state. So I don't know if it's user error or what's going on, but I couldn't find a solid state. Wait a minute, did I speak too soon? Let's cycle back through those. Off. This is the one that's just a second going to give us a seizure. That's pretty. That's like Christmas lights. This one's one of my favorites. Light to dark, light to dark. I love it. It's so pretty. And then this one is chaos. See, doesn't that seem like light to dark, light to dark? I guess this one's going faster. That's 6 or 7, isn't that? And then I just assumed that it didn't go that far because that one that went light, dark, I thought it was one I already cycled through. Anyways, you get this little thing. It's battery operated, but you also get it in a USB stick. So you can put your USB stick into a wall socket and use it that way and not have to go through power on your batteries. But I didn't mind the batteries. To me, it was no big deal to replace the batteries. I don't know how long they're gonna last because I've only had this up a few weeks, but I'm assuming a while. And also it's not on all the time. I'm just using it for certain things. So it's this little white case if you're gonna put batteries in it, and then you've got the power button right here if you wanna control it that way. Or if you're just gonna use the USB, then this is the power. But what I've been doing is using it both ways. Turn it on here, and then turn it on here, and then turn it off here, and the next time I come along. So it's an extra step to have it in this, but still I think the convenience of the batteries is better. Let me turn it back over to the one I like. There we go. And you've got a pretty decently long cord. This goes all the way down to the ground. I'm gonna set it down on the ground right here. And it stretches all the way up. So you can put it up quite a bit higher. There's just that much rope to be able to put it wherever you want. I think this thing is absolutely gorgeous, unexpectedly so. It turned out way better than I could have imagined. If you're good at this kind of decorating, then you'll probably even have a better chance of making it look good. If you want to see some other things that I have in my studio, give me a like. And if I get enough likes, I'll know there's some interest and I'll do a video of some of the other things I have that make my creations processes easier. I would love to know if you've seen some of these before and what you think of this. Is this something that you would want to do in your home, or is this something your teen would love? Let me know. If you are interested in having a closer look at this, I will have it linked in the description, again in the comments, and you'll see QR codes popping around. You can scan those with your phone. Those are all affiliate links and just a way to support my channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. I've got a playlist for you right here on some similar type of things, so go enjoy that, and I'll see you real soon.